You ever see those ancient designs or old architectural drawings and just wonder, how did they get them so perfect? We're talking centuries before computers. Well, we're about to unlock that very secret, and it only takes two simple tools. Turns out this incredible power has been hiding in plain sight the whole time.
I mean, just look at this thing. The lines are perfect, the curves are absolutely flawless. If you try to draw this freehand, yeah, good luck with that, right? Getting something this mathematically precise just seems impossible. So what's the trick? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? How can these two humble tools, a simple straight edge and a compass, be the key that unlocks this kind of flawless complexity? It honestly feels like it should be magic, but it's not. It's logic. And we're going to peel back every layer one step at a time.
Our investigation starts with the most basic, most perfect shape you can imagine. And trust me, this isn't just a shape. It's the secret weapon that makes everything else we're going to do possible. Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here, with a single lonely point on a page. Think of it as the anchor for our entire construction. We'll just call it P. Okay, now, use your imagination for a sec. Picture in your mind's eye every single possible point that is exactly 4 centimeters away from P, in every direction. Up, down, all around. What shape are you tracing? If you're picturing a perfect circle, you're exactly right, because that's literally what a circle is. It's not just a round shape, it's a rule. It is the collection of every single point that is a fixed distance, that's the radius, from one center point. That definition is the secret to perfection. And that is why the compass is the real hero of this story. Its only job is to obey that one rule perfectly. It mechanically finds and traces every single one of those points, guaranteeing a flawless circle or arc every single time. So we've got our secret weapon. Now let's see how we can team it up with a ruler to enforce the strict, non-negotiable rules of other shapes. You have to understand, these shapes have laws, not suggestions. For a square, all 4 sides must be equal, and all 4 angles must be 90 degrees. No wiggle room. For a rectangle, it's a bit more relaxed. Only opposite sides have to be equal, but those 90-degree angles are still a must. So how do we force a perfect square into existence? We use our tools to enforce those laws. We start with a 6-centimeter line and draw a perfect 90-degree angle. But here's the really clever part. To make that next side exactly 6 centimeters, we don't eyeball it with the ruler. Nope. We set our compass to 6 centimeters, anchor it, and swing an arc. Boom! Where that arc hits the line is our next point. It's a guarantee. The tools do all the hard work. Okay, that's pretty slick when you know all the side lengths. But what if you don't? What if the puzzle has missing information? This, my friends, is where these simple tools start to feel like a genuine superpower. So, here's our new challenge. We have to construct a perfect rectangle. The catch? We only know that one side is 5 centimeters, and the diagonal running across it is 7 centimeters. We don't know the height. How on earth do you find that top corner? Let's play detective for a moment. We have 2 clues to find the location of our mystery point B. Clue number 1. We know a rectangle has 90-degree angles, so B must lie somewhere on this perpendicular line we've drawn. Clue number 2. The diagonal is 7 centimeters, so B must also be exactly 7 centimeters away from the opposite corner D. How can a point be in 2 places at once? And here is the genius move. You stop looking for the one specific point. Instead, you use the compass to draw all the possibilities. You set it to 7 centimeters, anchor it on D, and swing an arc. Every point on that curve satisfies our second clue. So where's the answer? It's the one place where our clues intersect, where the line and the arc cross paths. That's point B. No guessing, just pure, beautiful logic. Okay, so we've unlocked the circle, and we've used it to find a single missing point. Now it's time to put all of these skills together and solve our final, most complex puzzle. This is our final test, the house figure. The rule is simple. Every single line segment forming this shape must be exactly 5 centimeters long. The square base is easy enough. We know how to do that. But the real head scratcher is finding the exact peak of the roof, point A.
This is the ultimate challenge. Point A has to meet two conditions at once. It must be exactly 5 centimeters away from corner B, and at the same time, it has to be exactly 5 centimeters away from corner C. How do we find the one spot in the universe that makes both of those things true? By now, you know the technique. We don't guess. First, let's find all the possible locations that are 5 centimeters away from B. Set the compass, anchor it on B, and swing an arc. We know our answer has to be somewhere on that curve. And then we do the exact same thing from point C. Set the compass to 5 centimeters, anchor it, and swing a second arc. So now we have two paths of possibility, and I think you can see what's about to happen. Our source material says it perfectly. The point at which both the circles intersect, that's it. That's our eureka moment. That single point where those two arcs cross is the only spot in existence that is on both paths. It's the unique, perfect solution. That is point A. And just like that, the complex house is no longer a mystery. It's just a puzzle, and it's a puzzle we solved not with guesswork, but with pure logic and our trusty tools. The perfection we see isn't magic. It's math made visible. So we've seen how to follow the rules and how to solve these geometric puzzles. But the real point of all this, the real power, isn't just in copying designs. It's in creating your own. Remember this figure from the very beginning? Back then, it might have just looked like a single complicated shape. But look at it now. You see right through it, don't you? You see the hidden skeleton, the perfect square holding it together, and the 4 flawless arcs, each swung perfectly from a corner. You can see how it was built. The mystery we started with has been totally replaced by knowledge. The power of these tools isn't just about solving puzzles someone else made. It's about giving you the ability to design your own. You now have the secret to perfect precision. So the only question left is, what incredible creations will you design?